up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I will be bringing you all with me to Japan. Absolutely love this trip. So we're going to start with the flight. My flight was 13 hours from Chicago to Haneda Airport in Japan. The flight was honestly not that bad, and I stayed up the entire time. I was actually very tired, but I think my excitement kept me up the whole 13 hours. I have no clue. While on the flight, we were provided 3 meals, a snack, and whatever amount of drinks that we wanted. They had wine, they had soft drinks, they had juice. I drank a lot of juice. I love juice. So it was a very relaxing flight. The first meal that we had was pretty good. Curry, buttered chicken. I don't know. It was delicious. And I had never eaten a meal on a flight, so I was pleasantly surprised. But yeah, the flight was very relaxing. As you can see, I made myself comfortable, watched some good movies, and just enjoyed my flight. Because I did a lot of research about weather conditions before I arrived, I already knew that it was going to be raining when I got there, so I already had my raincoat and everything prepared. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's currently raining. I just got checked in, but I wanted to give y'all the experience while I was getting the experience. I haven't even walked in yet, like all the way. This is, where's the light? Okay. This is the bathroom. And the room. The rooms aren't super big, but let's move this table out the way. I have a pretty decent view. I might be able to see it better when the window's not foggy. Y'all, so let me get y'all caught up as to why I was so frazzled earlier. I had to get some food in my system and settle in. After we got off the flight, we had to go through customs. That was a whole ordeal. Like, it was a lot going on. And then we had to figure out the train system. So with their train system, you have to scan the card, take the ride, scan the card again. That's when they charge you. So we figured that out after, I think, the second train that we got on. And then the train system isn't as bad as I thought it was, because the English translation pops up after the Japanese translation. So that was amazing. But the worst part of it all, through all of this, there were 2 worst parts. The first one is people move really fast. Like, they got somewhere to be, like literal running, okay? Like, you can be walking in front of them and they running either towards you or past you. It's insane. And there's so many people. And then the second worst part, it was raining and we had suitcases and backpacks in crowded streets during rush hour. It was a mess. So after getting through the crowds, I finally got to my hotel to check in. After we checked into our respective hotels, we went to get some food. The food did not disappoint. So now that y'all all caught up on this trip, let's get back to it. It is now day 2 of the trip, and it started pretty interesting. My photographer lost his phone the night before, but he had his iPad, so he was still able to communicate with people back home. And I dropped my purse in the street and it got ran over by a truck. But although those things happened, we decided not to let them ruin our day. So we got some breakfast, as you saw, and we are now headed to the Ginza Art Aquarium. The art aquarium was amazing. If you like aquariums, you're gonna love this because each installation is an art piece, and I can't describe it. So enjoy the Ginza Art Aquarium as I enjoyed the Ginza Art Aquarium. You should know that there are vending machines everywhere, and these vending machines have both hot and cold drinks in them. I've never gotten a hot drink out of a vending machine, so I partook. And I don't know why this was such a good feeling, but it was. It was my first time using a vending machine in Japan. So yeah, that was nice. On to the next destination. I wanted to go see the Red Tower. The Red Tower is a popular destination to visit, so of course I had to go and take some pictures. Had to. It was a must. After the Red Tower, we had to go to Harajuku. We had to. And when we went to this place that made these filled crepe cones. It's called Sweet Box. They were so good. The one that I have is cheesecake with caramel or caramel, if you like to say that, and whipped cream. Oh, and gelato. It was so good. We love these. Afterwards, we did a little shopping and, of course, had to get dinner. And because we loved the ramen from the day before, we wanted to visit another ramen spot. We visited Ep.31 Ramen. I am a Pandora girly, so I had to get my Pandora charm for Japan. Day 3, we just had breakfast, and now we are about to get some more cash. 7-Eleven is your friend for cash conversion. And then we gonna go to Borderless. It's like an art museum. It's dope. I'm gonna bring y'all. Just wait for it. Let's go. The Borderless Art Museum was breathtaking, to say the least. It was an immersive experience. There were so many engaging and just amazing installments. I honestly think that you should check out the Borderless Art Museum. If you like creative things, if you just want to be inspired, if you just want to feel all the things that are happy, go to Borderless Art Museum. I loved it. And because I did, I'm going to let you all enjoy it like I did. just got back from Borderless Art Museum. It was so good. And now we are at Happy Pancakes. I'm excited to try these pancakes, and they jiggle. So stay tuned. Happy Pancake was so good. 10 out of 10. I'm not disappointed. On to the next location. After Happy Pancake, we saw the Nissan. I think it's a dealership or an experience. It's right around the corner from Happy Pancake. We went into there and I did the power selfie. It was fun. After the power selfie, we headed back to Shibuya because we wanted to go to a store that had anime, any and everything. We happened to go to a shopping center and there's a floor just dedicated to any and everything anime. It's amazing. Check it out. Day 3 was lovely. Time to head back and get some rest. Day 4 started with a little bit of snow. It didn't snow all day, so it was okay. But I woke up to snow inside of my hotel. My hotel was all day place, and I love this hotel. But the middle of the hotel is open, so I was able to see the snow inside. That morning, we decided to head to Kyoto. We needed to go to Kyoto because it was a vibe when I was just looking at things to do in Japan, and Kyoto was definitely at the top of the list. The ride to Kyoto was actually pretty interesting because we had to get on 2 trains to then get on the bullet train to then get on another train. I suggest you get bullet train reservations ahead of time because we paid in USD, I want to say $87 there and back. Once we got off the bullet train, we had to get on another train and we finally made it to, drum roll please, the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove location. On the way there, we saw a few shrines and we just took in the site. I just recommend going. It's a nice vibe. I cannot describe the experience. I just highly recommend going because the vibe there was just amazing to experience. After the Bamboo Grove, we went to the Inari Shrine. So we hopped on another train and went to Inari. The stop is called Inari, and that's where the shrine is. We walked around, took some great pictures, and again, just took in the culture of the Inari Shrine. After visiting the shrine, we walked around, got some food. The dessert and the burgers and some of the things that we got to enjoy eating while we were in Kyoto were just worth it. They were so worth it. And we also did a lot of research as far as the things that we wanted to try while we were there. Day 4 is complete and we are headed back to Shibuya. Welcome to day 5. This is one of my favorite days. So just watch, just watch. We're going to Shibuya Sky. I'm so excited. I'm nervous because I'm scared of heights, but I like roller coasters, so I don't know how that makes sense, but we gone. Let's go. I'm scared, nervous, and excited. And I had to throw away my Starbucks. It was delicious. So if you come, make sure you don't have any drinks because you got to pour them out, throw them away. But I don't regret it, even though it was really good. Shibuya Sky is 751 feet high. Oh my God. It is super windy. What did I get us into?
Oh, we better go.
Oh my God.
How do you feel? Tell the people how you feel.
Okay, I was nervous coming up that escalator, but now that I'm up here, it's fine. Like, I feel good. We gotta take some pictures. So y'all stay tuned. I might drop the pictures in here, and we just gonna have a good time. These views are top tier. I'm so glad that I researched everything for my trip because the view was just breathtaking. So I'm gonna let y'all enjoy Shibuya Sky as much as I enjoyed Shibuya Sky. After taking in the views of Tokyo, we had to go eat. This food was delicious. I really wish I could remember the name of the restaurant, but it was inside of the building where Shibuya Sky was. There are a lot of restaurants there, so be sure to check some of those out. Of course, I had to go shopping because why not? We strolled around Shibuya just to walk some of that food off and walk some of the energy off, charged up our devices, and then we went sake tasting. At the sake tasting, we could choose from over 100 different types of sake, and we could drink all we wanted all night. We're doing all you can drink sake and an 8-course meal. So far, the food is good. It's very interesting. It's interesting textures because I'm a texture person. So try it and see if you like it. But we are about to go ahead and do our sake tasting. I will let you know how it is tomorrow because something tells me tonight is going to be an interesting night. So stay tuned. We are about to take our first sip of sake. Ready? It is the last and final day for him. I will be staying. We came to the Shinjuku Gion National Garden today, and I wanted to come here because of the blooms that are here. So stay tuned. Almost got lost in there. All right, so we came to Ramen Nagi for his last day. This is a 24-hour ramen spot, so we had to try it. So one thing it's not missing is flavor. This ramen is fire. I had to pull my curls back. Y'all see that? So I'm finna finish eating, and I'll check in with y'all later. After getting Ramen Nagi, he left, and I came back to my room to get some rest before I went back out. Everyone was telling me to go to McDonald's to see if it tasted the same there as it did in the United States. The McDonald's in Japan tastes exactly the same. They do have a teriyaki burger. I didn't want to try that, but that was something that I did notice on their menu. Now we are at day 7. Day 7, I was alone, but I still wanted to enjoy this trip. So I went to Team Lab Planet. There were things that you can touch and feel, and this one was more of a body experience as opposed to a visual experience. So I definitely recommend going. There was water, there were pillows, there were different textures. So definitely check out Team Lab Planets.
I had such a great time. This was a really good experience. I got my ticket yesterday night because I was like, I gotta do something, because we did do a lot. And I found this when I initially was looking for tickets. The first one that we did was Team Lab's Borderless Art Museum, I believe. And I was able to see that they had a few extra tickets left. But with this one, they were very limited. So I'm so happy I was able to get my ticket because I had a good time. But with no further ado, I'm about to go get some food because I'm hungry. So let's go.
After Team Lab, I was hungry and I wanted to try something that a lot of people were talking about on the socials. So here we are. This was by far the best beef that I've ever had. It was so good and prepped so well. And even though I just ate, I wanted to try out a few popular snacks. If y'all want to see me try these snacks, stay tuned for my trying Japanese snacks video. After snacking, I wanted to go to Shinjuku to take in some of the sights. I wanted to go see Godzilla and I wanted to go see Piss Alley. Just watch and enjoy this experience. Like I enjoyed this experience. That's all I can say. Just take it in. Because I walked so much, I got back to my hotel and I went to, I think it's called Good Cheese, Good Pizza. So I had to eat something.
My trip to Japan is coming to a close. And I know everybody says this, but I actually mean it. Japan owes me absolutely nothing. And I have very high expectations for my trips. I was able to do absolutely everything that I wanted to do. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I tried a bunch of new food that I otherwise never would have even thought to try, because I don't really like raw food or anything like that, or like food that's not medium well or well done. So it was very interesting to try these food items, and I think I'm gonna get ramen before I leave, because why not? But the ramen is top tier, by the way. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed my trip. I made a very detailed itinerary for things that I wanted to do. Comment what your highlights of this trip were. I am upset that I did not get to do the Mario Kart thing, because it was one, cold, and it was also raining, and I don't like either one of those. So I'm definitely coming back. But when I come back, I absolutely plan on doing that. I did not see a lot of shrines, and that was for a reason. It was because I feel like I have to do a lot more research on shrines before I go to them. It's just a respect thing. I don't know, maybe I'm weird that way, but I didn't see as many as most people might, but I did see the ones that I wanted to see. As my trip comes to a close, these are memories that I absolutely will never forget. The Japan train station is something different. If you don't know your way around that train station, there are English translations on the signs in the train station, and you also have to have a sense of direction. So if you got that, you'll be perfectly fine. Don't assume that you cannot fit a lot of things in your trip, because as y'all saw, I did a lot, and I always plan too much just in case. I did everything and I still have time to do more stuff. It's just like, I don't know what else to do. Planning is important. My trip was amazing. Ate good food. I'm probably gonna eat something else before I get on this plane that won't have me feeling weird while I'm in the air. So yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this content.
Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed my trip to Japan. I'm definitely coming back, and I will come back just to eat. Japan owes me absolutely nothing. Thanks for having me, Japan, and back to the US. Okay, now what I gotta do?
That was a one take.
Yeah.
You are really good. Damn, I was like, oh, what's that?
I'm putting it in because it's still recording.
Oh, my bad. It do get like that weird feeling right there.
I'm queasy. Oh my god, why is the glass so far away? I'm just gonna do it from here.
Yeah, you need to come close. You got this.
Okay,
I mean,
you
you got,
come here.
you got the. Cause think about it, you got this right here. Yeah, like you got. Yeah, you good. You should be okay. Cause like think about it, you fall, you not.